We are doing page 106 in your workbook. We are converting between customary and metric units. This method will work for converting any units of measurement. Number 1, you should be writing on your paper as I'm writing on mine. A ruler is 12 inches long. What is the length of this ruler in centimeters? Okay, we have to look back to page 103 at our conversion factors, and we're looking for inches and centimeters. Okay, so on your conversion table, inches and centimeters. So we see that 1 inch is equal to 2 and 5/400 centimeters, so 2.54 centimeters. So on your paper, you're going to write that conversion factor, 2.54 centimeters, and I'm going to abbreviate that cm, to 1 inch. But our problem wanted to know if we had 12 inches. So we have to set up the rest of our proportion with our inches. So where would our inches go in our proportion? Dayton?
On the bottom.
On the bottom. So we're going to put our 12 inches on the bottom. And then our unknown is going to be our x. And those units are centimeters because our question said, what is the length of this ruler in centimeters? So when we find our answer, our units are going to be centimeters. To solve this, we are going to cross product. 1 times x gives us what, everybody?
X.
X equals, and then what is 2.54 times 12? Eric? 30.48. So 30 and 48 hundredths. And what are our units there? Centimeters. Okay, so we're going to circle our answer on that one. Okay, I'm going to leave problems 2 through 5 for you to do for homework. We're going to go on down to the next section, convert each measurement, and we're going to look at number 7. Look at number 7. And that problem says 12 ounces is approximately how many grams? So we have to look back at our conversion factor chart, and we're looking for ounces and grams. Ounces and grams. So we find ounces and grams right here under the weight and mass. So 1 ounce is approximately equal to 28.4 grams. So we write our conversion factor, 28.4 grams to 1 ounce. And I am abbreviating those units. Notice how in both of these problems I have put the 1 on the bottom because think back to our unit rate. We want to find 1 of something. We have 1 of something. Okay? So back at our problem, it says we have 12 ounces and we want to know how many grams. So where does our 12 ounces go, Leanna? On the bottom. We put our 12 ounces on the bottom. And then our unknown, our x, is going to be right there on the top. And those units will be grams when we find them. So we're going to cross product. 1 times x gives us x. And 28.4 times 12 gives us what, Jamie? 340.8. And what are our units? Grams. Okay. All right, so that's our answer on that one. I want to skip down to number 17. I want you to see it a little bit different way. We have number 17. And it says 10,000 kilometers equals approximately how many miles? How many miles? And so let's set up that conversion factor. We have to look for kilometers or kilometers and miles. Okay, when we look back, we have that 1 mile is approximately equal to 1.61 kilometers. So we're going to write that conversion factor right here. 1.61, and we're going to abbreviate, is 1 mile. And we want to know if we have 10,000 kilometers. So we're going to put that 10,000 kilometers up here on the top, and our X miles on the bottom. Remember, our units have to be side by side, the same units. Kilometers, kilometers, miles, miles. Now, when we do this one, we're going to cross product 1.61 times X, and that's going to be 1.61X.
Have your attention for the afternoon.
1.61 times X is 1.61X equals 10,000 times 1 gives us 10,000. We're going to divide both sides by the coefficient, which is the number that's multiplied to the variable. So we're going to divide by 1.61 on that side, and we have to do the same thing to the other side. So 1.61x divided by 1.61 leaves us with just x equals, and what is 10,000 divided by 1.61, Emily?
6,211.1801.
Okay, good. 6,211 and 1,801 10,000ths. Okay, and that unit is going to be in miles. Okay. All right, so you have seen these different problems, and you ought to be able to work out any problem using conversion factors.